We are at Victory Garden and I am here with Sophia Britton, the founder of this goat milk ice cream shop. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here.
So today we're obviously talking about goat milk ice cream, and for those who aren't familiar, what even is ice cream made from goat's milk?
I've created this product that is very similar to ice cream, and it's made with local goat milk, so it's much lighter, it's lactose friendlier, it's easy to digest.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of using goat milk in an ice cream?
One of the disadvantages is that a lot of people have a negative association with goat's milk,
Right.
for reasons I don't quite understand.
The perception's game.
It is. A lot of that I think is kind of folkloric, and it's also lack of exposure. I think people in this country are only used to having goat cheese. They've never really had goat milk. Advantages is that it's really light and refreshing. It doesn't have as much fat as cow's milk. When you eat it, you don't feel heavy, you don't feel weighed down. It's really, really refreshing, which is what I like ice cream to be.
Right.
The disadvantages is that it doesn't have that really rich texture that sometimes people want from an ice cream. When people say, oh, does it taste different? I say, it's not so much the taste, it's the texture. It's going to be much lighter. It's more like a sorbet.
For people who are interested in experimenting with goat milk, what are the tips and tricks that you have for, things that are a little bit different about using goat milk versus cow milk?
Goat milk is much lighter than cow's milk, so if you're trying to make something with a heavy cream base, you can't substitute goat's milk. Which is a good thing if you are into eating low fat.
You want it to be healthier anyway.
Exactly, lower in fat and lighter. Goat milk is your choice because, but goat milk does not come in a heavy cream form. You can't whip it to butter. You can't whip it into whipped cream.
Right.
So you are a little bit limited in terms of what you can do. You can use tricks like you can thicken it with cornstarch. You can do other things, but you're not going to have like that really rich cream that you get from cow's milk.
Right. And what are the flavors that tend to work well with goat's milk ice creams? Because obviously, there's certain things that people just want to be kind of fatty and unctuous, whereas what are the types of things that you've found work really well with goat's milk?
Well, our best-selling flavor is salted caramel, which we make with a goat milk caramel. And in Mexico, they caramelize goat milk, and they call it cajeta, just the way in Argentina they make dulce de leche. It's the same thing but made with goat milk. I also love it with honey because I think it really brings out the lightness of it. We do a lot of flavors with herbs. I think that the flavors really shine through.
For people who are looking to goat milk ice cream as a potential healthier alternative, obviously it's not lactose free, but what are some of the health benefits of using goat milk?
So goat milk does have lactose, but the molecule is smaller. So our bodies can process it and digest it actually pretty seamlessly, which is why we call it lactose friendly. A lot of our customers are lactose intolerant and they can have it. The other benefit is the lightness of it. It's just very delightful. It's very refreshing. They've done a lot of studies on goat milk, and the Blue Zone diet in particular went to the island of Ikaria, Greece, where they say people forget to die. And one of the reasons, apart from diet, that people live to be so long, they said, was the goat milk that they were drinking. It does have fat, it does have calories, but your body can digest it and process it much more differently and effectively than cow's milk.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for illuminating goat milk ice cream for us, and obviously if you want to try some yourself, you can come to Victory Garden. Thank you.
Thank you.